Hello and welcome back to another episode of Free Dad Raid Shadow Legends free to play. We're on our main account here because we have our Fragment summons going on for our Fragment champion. So the first one is the Summoning Rush. This one is all about summoning these different shards. So different ones will give you different levels, 500, 200, 120, 20, and then 1. If you are going for the summonings, I would suggest only using sacreds and voids, and then using your ancients only on the champion chase. So we have our total over here that we're going to be going for 3,150. This is going to allow us to not have to do some of those dungeon diver events, which are really time consuming, and with us doing 2 accounts right now, it's going to be a good time saver for us. I did decide that with the resources that I do have, I should be able to get this champion relatively easy with some luck. So I think this one is going to be a lot easier to get to versus on the free to play. Right now on the free to play, we're running into some resource management, so it's going to be a conversation on whether we can obtain that champion or not. So let's go ahead. We're going to pull these 5 and we're going to see where we go. When it comes to the progressive, I have 2 Valkyries already. I do not have this statue champion. I forget the name. Really cool, but there's a lot of really cool nukers in there. I already have Ray. I already have this champion. I think I already have this one, and I don't remember if I need this champion or not for the fusion, even though we have them. So it looks like I do, so might as well just throw it in. This is something that I'm waiting to do for the champion chase. I'd really love to get a copy of her and then a copy of each of these, so that way I can fuse another copy of both of these because it counts as points for the champion chase, and then we'll go ahead and fuse this one. So we're also on the lookout for these rares, because if we fuse an epic again, that's going to be really good. But once we do fuse her, all of these will go away. So if we ever did fuse a champion, all of these will go away. So we're going to try to take the time, and we might even try to save this champion if we don't need it, so that way we can save up these. I do like the extra champions on there, and I figured why not wait. We're not really in a rush because she's not going to unlock anything higher that we're doing right now. So let's go ahead and put that champion in for our progressive. And then it really comes down to these 2 champions. So this archer is really good for Hydra. She has, I think it's a 2-turn provoke, and also a hex on an AoE, which will be really good. And then she has some self-healing every time she does a hex, which will be really great. So we're going to rebuild our Artac in hex set once we can get some ice golem farming from the event. So I'll be doing ice golem farming to try to get that hex gear to rebuild him. So it's just going to be a lot more damage for like the whole team in Hydra, because I'd really love to have 3 solid teams that are able to do all those difficulties and keep building, especially with our new pool of Nekmothar. And then this champion is just kind of unique with all the protective buffs, being able to extend buffs, but I'm not having much appeal towards him as her. I would absolutely love them both. They're both limited, but I think she is going to be a lot better for us. So let's go ahead and slot her in. We do have plenty of room, so we're going to go ahead and pull these 5, and then we're going to try to get the limited time champion over here. But I would absolutely love either one of these, especially Hegemon. I think is super fun. He gets to always go first unless there's another Hegemon, then it's based off of speed. Torvald, it just hits incredibly hard, would be really great for Hydra, would be really great for a lot of other areas where your team is going to bring a lot of buffs. And now that we have a Duchess, that would be very beneficial. But this champion is just, it's limited time. You can only get it for a certain amount of time. So even with our limited amount of voids that we do have, we're still going to go ahead and go for it. And then when it comes to these 2, I have both of them. I have both of them built. So let's just put in the Sky Touch, just in case something comes up with one of those comps. So here we go. We did just get a legendary champion on our last one, so I'm not expecting a legendary here. The first one is a Cornell. She is really great in solo content. She has a sleep debuff on all enemies, it books up to a 100% chance, and then she can sleep one of your champions, and it's going to heal them by 50% of their max HP, and then fills their turn meter by 50% whenever their sleep debuff expires. So she can do this to herself, and then she will absolutely heal herself if it is lost due to taking damage. So speed tunes, you're going to get a full turn meter and a full heal. So she can solo a lot of content in a poison set. Good champion. We do have this one already, and she does have a speed lead aura also. So we have another epic. At first I thought it was going to be Colin, our fusion one that we needed, but it is not. So we have 3 more. Another epic. It is not one that we do need. Oathbound, nothing too crazy here. So we have another epic. We do have this guy on the free-to-play. He might be useful in some of the secret room content on Doom Tower or the Cursed City rooms. And our last one is going to be an epic, and we did not get any of them from the progressive. Let's go ahead and see how far that puts us on the summon rush. Should be at 25, and we need roughly 650 left. So really 6 voids are going to take us there, but we want to do the 10 just to get to that point. So let's go ahead and let's see if we are lucky enough to get this void champion. I cannot remember how close we are to Mercy. I didn't do a very good job of tracking it with this. I know it's been a very long time since we've gotten a Void Legendary from Void Shards. I did get one when we had our Saint Nick on this. I actually got one, so I was really confused, and I was like, hey, this is cool. So let's go ahead and pull our single one first. It is a rare, a seducer, and then let's go ahead and do our 10. Starting with a couple rares. There is no 2 times, so not expecting too much craziness, but we think we should be getting semi-close to some sort of Mercy. In an epic Donna, we got the progressive champion, which was kind of interesting because that did pop up, and I think we selected her anyways. So that is going to be it. That should put us at all of our, oops, wrong one. Should put us at all of our points over here with a little bit extra, another brew there. It'd be nice to get this 5 chicken, but we're gonna go ahead and save the rest of our shards, and we're able to get some energy and then some gem and some silver for the rest of the events. But that will be it for today's video. If you are pulling today, I wish you the best of luck, and hopefully you can get some of those limited time champions. We'll catch you in the next one.